Hi everybody, today I am making lunch and I am making spaghetti, but instead of using a spaghetti sauce and ground beef, I'm going to use this Armour hot dog chili sauce. So what's nice about this, you have the sauce and the meat already in there. So here is the meat. I'm heating up the meat. I already cooked and drained my spaghetti. And so here is the chili meat sauce heating up. And I put some mozzarella on top of it. You can see it there heating up. And I already boiled and drained my spaghetti. And I like to rinse it real good, get that extra starch out. So now that my hot dog chili sauce is heating up, I'm going to mix it all together. So this is a really inexpensive way to make spaghetti. If you don't have any ground beef or any sausage or anything, always keep some chili sauce, hot dog chili sauce in your pantry, and it makes a delicious spaghetti. Now, my neighbor had taught me this years ago when my kids were little, because sometimes I would tell him, I used to go check up on him because he was an old man, and at that time I thought he was old, but now realizing it, he's probably was my age that I am now. But you know, when you're in your early 30s, you think people our age are old. So anyways, he had taught me this trick, and he had said that, because he had a bunch of kids, and he said that his wife would do this. And so I was like, that's a great idea, because I would tell him, yeah, you know, it's kind of hard making something when you run out of meat. And so he had given me this trick, and then he had even made it. And I remember my boys had went over and tried it, and they loved it. And so this is something that I would make. So what I would always try to do was, when I would find the cans of chili sauce, hot dog chili sauce, I would always buy them and keep them in my pantry. And I would make this a lot when my kids were little. But I have some of this, and I am completely out of ground beef. And I didn't want to thaw out some ground turkey, and I thought this will just be easy. Ooh, I'm going to turn off that fire now. I think it's pretty hot. And then what I like to do at the end is add a dash of oregano, fresh oregano on top. And that gives it a really good flavor. So I made plenty. So this will last me for lunch and dinner. And then if I have any extras left, you know, I'll put this in my fridge, and then I can have it on another day during the week. And then I added some mozzarella cheese in there to make it tastier. And that is all I'm doing. And let me grab the oregano real quick. Oops. So here is my oregano. And I like to put that on top. Get it open. Hold on. I have a little bit left, but I do have more oregano in big packets. I like to buy this. I find this in the Mexican food section, where they have all the Mexican herbs. And over here in our grocery stores, we have like a whole aisle dedicated just to Spanish herbs, which is very nice. Great for cooking. So that's usually what I do. I usually try to buy it fresh like that. It just tastes better. I don't know how much more fresh it is than the packaged bottles that you buy in the store, but I like to buy it this way. I feel like it's really fresh. Okay, I'll try to get that off. And that is done. It is going to be, if I had a fork here, I would taste test it, but this is a great inexpensive way to make spaghetti if you don't have any meat at home. So this takes the place of your ground beef, and it also takes the place of your sauce, your tomato sauce. It's all in one can. And I get these for 99 cents at Grocery Outlet. So for 99 cents, I've got my meat and sauce, and all you need to do is add spaghetti. And then I added a little bit of mozzarella, and then I added some oregano. Okay, everybody, just an idea of how to save money and use your preps that you keep in your pantry. and a delicious way to have lunch and dinner for very inexpensive. And this will feed your whole family very cheaply. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching.